how do you get ideas for poems?
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
how do you develop those ideas?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure most of the writers who listen to this will agree that their ideas can sometimes be unpredictable and not just come in one continuously the same way. It could be a word, a phrase you read or hear on the radio. It can be a story you hear in the media. It can be something you see, an incident in when you're out and about in town. You just see a woman turn her head a certain way when she's looking at something, and it triggers a memory, and then you write something about it, and it ends up becoming a poem. One of the things too is you have to weigh or plumb the depths of your own personal life. I didn't know I was doing it for many years. I mostly wrote poems about other things and not myself. And when I worked with my poetry mentor, the poet Sharon H. Nelson, she has passed away sadly, through the Quebec Writers Federation on a mentorship program in around 2002 or 3. Sharon really challenged me. You know, you have to write about your own experience and validate that. And it's hard. It is hard work, but I'll tell you, it's powerful work too, and it's worthwhile. So, but you do have to be open to, I guess, being present to the moment. I think the gentleman you mentioned, he's the poet you had mentioned his video.
Steve Luxton?
Yes. Yeah, I watched his video, and he says he carries around a notebook, and that is a great idea too. I carry around a notebook. I'm not so disciplined. A lot of the time I have the notebook, but I don't write anything in it. But it is a good idea to keep it with you, or even have it on your bedside table, because we all wake up in the night sometimes and we think we have the greatest idea, but I'll remember it in the morning. Morning comes and it's just a blank. So all those little things. And the other thing I really advocate is read the works of other poets, read fiction, read good quality writing as much as you can, because that's where you'll learn about writing. You'll learn to recognize good writing. You may get inspiration or ideas for poems, and I think it's the best way to learn and become a better writer yourself. Oh yeah, and join a writing group.
Right, join a writing group, yes.
Actually, that would be #1 for me, because I've been in a number over the years, and fantastic. I mean, you workshop each other's work, you learn from each other, you support each other, share ideas. I would say it's an absolute must, whether it's a group of friends you know, or writers in your community, or more formally through a course or an online program. Definitely. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to mention is, pull it up. I subscribe to this magazine called Poets and Writers. It's published out of the States. It's published 6 times a year, and it's loaded with great articles about navigating the writing world, inspiration. At the back, they have a whole section of what they call deadlines, you know, for grants and awards, submission opportunities. They have ads for writing programs at universities, or writing courses, or writing retreats. They have tons and tons of book reviews. If you see a book, you read the review and you're interested and you can't afford to buy it, you can always ask your library to get it in so you can read it. And it's pretty easy through interlibrary loan for them to get those in. And it's really worthwhile, because, you know, it's better actually than spending $30, $40, $50 on a book that you read a review about and then finding out that you didn't really like it that much.
Right. But, yeah.
And it does support the author, because like I know here in Chelsea, they quite often will buy the book. If I requested a book, or people have, they will quite often actually buy it, especially if it's a recent publication. So anyway, so that's about it. Yes.
Well, those are great ideas. Thank you so much, Mary.
Oh, well, thank you, and good luck to all of the young writers and poets in the townships.